Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B. A tired Dave here today. Back working again. That means skating again. That means skating in the heat. And I've been trying to get back to the comments on some of the YouTube videos and some of the podcasts there. And so I apologize if I haven't get back to the videos. I just been completely exhausted. I got home from the rink today. I finished work and I crashed. And we went out and we had some very bad Chinese food tonight for dinner. I said, we got to go out and get some Chinese food. And it was bad. Oh boy. So anyway, this is an unboxing video for History Maker Baseball by Plaay.com. It came in the other day. I was going to wait until I was a little bit more refreshed to do this. However, I really want to dig into this game. I do. After playing Al Wilson's game here, this one here I did the other night. Remember this one here, um, this game here, the drive results, a football game, the fast drive football. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. I can't wait to play that again either. But it got me itching to play some of the Play games. Now the Hockey Blast I have, it doesn't play like this. It's very different. The golf plays like History Maker Baseball and the football game, and so does the racing, I believe, or something like that. But thanks guys for coming in here today. Check out the unboxing. I know I'm late to the party. But it was Steve Tower who suggested I get this, and so I did. I'm going to get this and check this out. Now, I'm going in cold. Usually, I do a little bit of prep for my unboxing videos in case there's something wrong, because I like to give the company a chance to fix it, and I'm not here to embarrass anybody. You know what I mean? So, but this one I'm going in cold. So if there's something wrong with this, you guys are going to see it live. That's all I'm going to say. So here we go. So let me get some things out of the way here and get down to the unboxing table. Okay, so this is my table here. I'll get some light on the subject. Here's the box that come in. And again, this is all live unboxing, History Maker Baseball. Hopefully I'm not going to show anything here that's going to incriminate anybody, including myself. Again, we got a nice little note here from Keith. I always liked this. I always thought this is a great feature when someone throws in a letter, and I know it's probably kind of a generic type of letter here, but it's still nice. It's still nice to read a personalized letter signed by the person in the company here. So I get the signed letter here, and I'll go over this later on after I unbox this here. So let's look at what we got going on here. So we have all wrapped up really nice. Now I got the Fictional set that was recommended by Steve Tower. So I get the Fictional set. So let's see what we got here. See if I can pull this out. All right, so we got that. And then we have this. All righty. Hopefully it's not making a lot of noise. I have my headset mic on, so it shouldn't be too bad. All right, so we're going to put this off to the side. And let's take a look at what we have here. So, all righty. So we have the, this is the Baseball America 2021. And it's all put away here. Oh, it's good. It's got the instant results table. I always like to get that in some of these games here, because that means you can play some games really quick if you want to not have to play it out in full. So let's see what we got here. So this is the fictional set here of History Maker Baseball. I'll put that there for a little bit of ambiance, shall we? So we have the Welcome to 2021 Baseball America. So I assume Baseball America is kind of what the this whole thing is called here. So we got the instant results table. That's pretty cool. And it looks like, okay, we have umpires. We have umpires. That's the one thing that's different in this game compared to any game I've ever played is having officials. Having officials in the game. That is kind of weird. But it is kind of cool at the same time. So I'm going to have to get used to that. So I got a handful of officials here. And then I have some players here. Now, I don't know how to determine what team they're on or if they're even on a team. So these looks like these are just names of players. There's nothing on the back. So these are the names of the players. So I don't know if there's a master list here to show all the players on the team. I'm not sure how I would figure out who's on what team here. Okay, now these are the parks, it looks like. Okay, so I got Pomoco Pot, City Suburban Sports Dome. Because I heard the stadiums come into play too. So we got Sentinel Mutual Field. So there's a lot of stadiums here. So I got umps and I got stadiums here. That's what I got here. Okay, now what is this right here? Team 1, 5 years ago, we created a product. Okay, so this just tells you how the 12 teams did. Okay, so again, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so is this team 1 right here? Is this what this says right here? So if I can show you that right there, is this 1? Is that team 1? Is that what it is? And team 2 and team 4 and 5. Is that how I would read that? I'm not sure how I would sort out who's on what team. That's the thing I need to figure out. First page has team 1. Okay, well, I got some 1s and I got some 2s on here. These looks like they're batters. I got outfield and second baseman. Yes, Sports Time Machine. This is the fictional set that I'm opening first, and then I'll get to the game. Again, you guys have probably seen all the game parts, but I do like to do my own unboxings here. So I got a, it says Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, 7, 10, and back to 1. So I guess should be a number on each player that represents the team. Yeah, so is this what I'm talking about here? So if I get the 1, see that 1 right there? Is that, so he's on team 1, and then this guy over here is on team 2, and this guy's on team 2. Is that how I'm reading that? Okay, so that's the number of their team. Okay, good. The reason I do like that is because I was kind of, I don't want to say worried, that's not the right word, but I was kind of wondering what was going to happen if they had already predetermined team names. And the idea of a fictional thing would be create your own team. So if it's just 1 through 12, his 5, 6, 11, looks like these are some of the pitchers here. Okay, 12. Okay, so it looks like I have 12 teams. And then, it looks like there's some guys here with no teams as well. So if these guys at the bottom here, these just kind of the free agents here because they don't have anything for a season on them, right? There's no seasons on them. So I'm assuming that those are free agents. Okay, batters first, then pitchers. Okay, so good. So the teams are just 1 to 12. So I can create any team that I want. That's what I really like about this because, even if they were just called the city, if it was, Boston, New York, Chicago, or if they were just fake names, then you couldn't put your own on there. But these here, it looks like that as long as it's team 1 through 12, that is fantastic. So that way there I can call them whatever I want. And so now I know which team is which here. Okay, so it looks like I got 12 teams. Oh, there's even more guys without stuff. So if they don't have a season in here, they're free agents. See all these guys here that there's no season number on them? So I'm assuming that they're free agents. I guess that's how I'm going to do it here. So I'll separate these later. So I get teams 5 and 6, 7, 8, 8 and 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then I have, okay, so these must be the free agent batters. Okay. And then I go into the pitchers, and then it looks like that I got free agent pitchers here at the end, or just, whatever they are. Okay, cool. All right, so if that's that makes a lot of sense, so I can separate the players. So I got my players. I got my ballparks here. I like this here, so I can have different ballparks here. I might even change the name of some of these ballparks. You never know. We could have Digital to Dice Stadium. You never know. And the free agents don't have a team number. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Steve, on that one there. And then my umpires, and then my chart here. So this was the Baseball Americas. This is my first cards and dice foray into fictional. So that's what I have here. When I was playing, what was that game I was playing? The OOTP. I have a fictional season going in that, and I think Franchise Hockey Manager. I had a fictional hockey season going at one point there. Mix of rookies and veterans. Okay, now how would I know a rookie and a veteran here? Just while I have you on the phone. So rookies and veterans. Would it say maybe just experience? Would that tell me that they're experienced? I would imagine. Let me go to the back page here. Oh, so I got a prospect, an icon, a prospect, an icon, and a prospect. Okay, so that might make sense. That's how I'm gonna designate those guys there. So I could put a bunch of rookies on a team, or put some icons, or whatever. So okay, so that is the fictional set here. Looks like I get 12 teams. That should be plenty for me. As being a casual baseball guy, that should be really all set for me. So I'm gonna put my papers over here. Okay. So now, here comes the actual game itself. History Maker Baseball here. Nice, colorful box. I think this is the new box, right? It's got the wraparound. Is that what it is here? I almost ordered a new hockey box. so I can put all the seasons in here. I still might at some point because it looks like it's a little thicker than the old boxes there, so you could probably put more in there. So there's a lot of verbiage here on the back I got to go through. Okay, so let's open up the box. Let's see what we got here. Icons and prospects. Okay, good. Alrighty. All right. So we got Plaay Classic. So they're already really kind of promoting the Plaay Classic brand here, as they try to put all the sports games over here. It looks like they're trying to venture into some other games at Plaay. So let's get into this here. So 2020 Plaay Classics games. Okay. So we're gonna open this up here. And let's take out what we got, and we'll slide the box over here. We'll put the box over here in the soundproof booth and ask the box's wife some questions. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about on my next order. I might get a bigger box for the hockey game so I can put all my seasons in. All right, so let's take this out over here right now, and let's take a look at see what comes with the game. So you got your I never did Spiral bind my football game today. Like I said, I got home from the rink and I was so wiped out. I never made it to Staples. So hopefully tomorrow, because I do want to get that book, the football book like this, so I can flip around through it. So, okay, so we got the game manual here, as you do. And I'm going to probably read through this tonight in bed so I can get an idea on how to play this. That's why I'm doing the unboxing video tonight, because I really did want to play this tomorrow. Oh, I got my little dice. Oh, decider dice, too. Wow, look at the dice. Dice are really kind of small. And I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of pointing out the fact that, okay, so here is my normal die. And I think Strat did the same thing. When I ordered a game from Strat, the die was so tiny. So here's I don't know if you can see this right here, but here's the size difference between a regular die, so to speak, and then the one from Plaay here. So I notice a lot of the companies are going to the smaller die. Again, not a problem. I have plenty of dice, so I mean I just pull out my own. Except I don't have a big decider die. That's the only thing I don't have. But I'll usually roll my own dice in this game. So you get the couple of chips here for the runners, and the decider die and the red, black, and blue over here. And then you get some gameplay instructions. Very similar to, this is very similar setup to the History Maker Golf, by the way, which I have and I really, really like. And then we have the book, the game action book. And so we have some infield drama, outfield drama, mini base shot rules. That's my big thing about baseball is I don't know a lot about an infield in and infield out. I just casual, like with basketball. I'm a casual basketball guy, so I just like to play, and I don't want to have to think it through. Now, hockey being my game, I don't mind really getting in depth with hockey, but baseball, I just want to play. So I'm kind of hoping it's kind of just. Joseph says that this game's great. I hope it is. I hope it's something I can just kind of play solitaire and just have some fun with it. So I get the base running rules. So I take it. This is what's going on in the game. So when I roll, I look here first. So is this my my starting point here for this game? So we start with the pitcher, then go to the batter, then go to the fielder. Is that kind of how things go here? I'm not sure. So looks like I get the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, and just the 666. Okay. I got a lot of little notes here, so it looks like there's some symbols here that refer to some things down here. Over here, I got the mini chart. I got baseball right now, so I guess I will find out what that is. And I have a player experience chart, team chemistry chart. The one thing that's always intrigued me about this game, and I know I poked fun at it a little bit from time to time, but the idea of having a team in harmony, or team in dissonance, it's called, that's kind of adds a little extra flavor to the game. It's kind of like in the History Maker Golf, if you're sunny or if you're cloudy or whatever it is there, or stormy, it just kind of gives a little bit of variance. Kind of like when you're playing shootout hockey, and you get the team can be hot or cold that day, and that can vary. So I really like that right there. So I got a fence chart, a glove chart, a scorer chart. Roll 3 dice and say, yeah, that's what I kind of figured. So, but I think it would go back to this chart here, right? So I would start with the pitcher to see if he's an ace. If he's not, I check on the batter, and then I would go to the fielder. I would imagine that's how that would go, just like the golf game, just like the football game, actually, that Al Wilson created. And I really wanted to play that football game tonight, but I was so tired when I come home from work. I really was. Brandon, I will enjoy History Maker Baseball. Fun game, especially if you get the highlight reel, the get to a highlight reel. The pregame rolls really make the game. Okay, so there's rolls you got to do before the game, kind of like the golf. I get it. Okay, so I got a black 1 mini chart, ballpark qualities, and I got umpire calls here, mini chart, and I got a blue umpire calls with runner on first. Okay, bases empty, runner on first, runner on second, runner on third. Okay, so it covers all the different variety of and bases loaded. Okay. So I got blue. Looks like I got blue events. Looks like So I got black events, blue events, and red events. So would that correspond with the dice? Possibly. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It would correspond with the dice. And I got highlight reels. So I have some highlight reels. Okay. So that would come into play, I would imagine. And so I got some very rare events and some generational events. Generation Reel Z for generational events. Is that for old guys, you think? Is that what the generational thing is? All right, let's take a look at else we got in the game here. So we have this little thing here. So this is obviously we're going to put the umpires, so I know what the umpires is. And so the umpires would go here. And I got some little chart here telling me what's going on. So then batters and pitchers right now. So I got to figure out what this is. Again, I got the dugouts. Okay. And then, so I got my home pitcher, visitor pitcher, and the batters here. So that's that. I wonder in this game, the one thing that kind of, it doesn't bug me. The one thing that I have a hard time with in baseball games, it's like, I don't like to stack the guys up here. You know how you see a lot of guys and they stack the teams? I like to have them spread out like I do in hockey, like either with Hockey Blast or with APA, because you're constantly checking the player. So it's like ground ball to short, so it's like check the shortstop's rating. Is he a 3 or better? So I don't know how many times I would have to go through and look at the players here to figure out what they were for their qualities. I'm kind of hoping that's not the case. I kind of don't like to do a lot of that. And the color of the dice go with the charts. Okay, so then I got this clubhouse mood. So is this one of the things you were talking about here before the game? So it gives me an idea. So, so you get perks here. Oh, I see. So which relief pitcher gets a minor perk? Okay, so some of the, okay. So it's very much like the golf, where you get some perks going on, and the clubhouse mood is stormy. Where's my thing here? It's a stormy clubhouse, like the Red Sox were tonight. We went out to dinner tonight, and they had the ball game on. It was 3-0 Red Sox in the 8th, and before I could even finish my egg roll, it was 4-3 Yankees. They scored 4 runs with 2 outs. That was embarrassing. I don't know who won the game. Game day extras. So we get some weather effects here. Okay. And so, boy, there's a lot going on here. I'm kind of hoping it's not going to overwhelm me. The golf didn't, but I don't know if the baseball is going to overwhelm me. So I got clubhouses, I got weather effects, I got game day extras, game day injuries. So I'm kind of hoping it's not going to get too crazy here, because like I say, I just want to play some baseball and have some fun. I don't want to get too crazy with it. All right, so then I got some things here. Argue with the umpire and extra base attempts. So I got some extra cards here. I'm not really sure what these are going to do, but I guess we'll find out what's going to happen with these extra cards here. And then I have, looks like these must be the, why do I have New York? I was kind of hoping I was going to get the, I was hoping to get the 75 Sox. That's what I thought came with the game, the Red Sox and the Reds. That's what I was hoping to play. And I got 1955 New York and 1955 Brooklyn. Oh, here's Boston. Okay. So it looks like it's got a couple of things here. So it looks like I got some 1955 New York and 1955 Brooklyn, I guess. So that must be, that's probably something Juckett plays, some of those old seasons. All right, good. So I do have 75. So I got, this is the teams I remember here. Burleson and Lynn and Evans and Carbo. Bernie Carbo were in number 1. Tiant. Okay, good. So then, I knew all the Reds, too. Rose and Morgan and Bench, Perez, Concepcion, Geronimo, Griffey, Foster. Holy cow. Cesar Geronimo. Is he in there somewhere? Yeah, Cesar Geronimo. I remember him, too. I remember Denny Doyle getting thrown out at the plate when that lazy fly ball to the left. I think it was Geronimo. Was Geronimo the left fielder? He's in center field. Who was the left fielder? George Foster. George Foster gunned him down at the plate, and I would have won the game in the Fisk game. So we get Cincinnati here. And then I got some extra cards here. What are these here? These are my generic player. So is this so these are just generic players. I got a pitcher batting card. and the whole bit. Hey, Dave Little, I'm just unboxing History Maker Baseball here on the channel. Oh, and I get some more umpires here. Now, can I combine these umpires from the 75 season with the fictional ones, or are these specifically designed for the season, meaning that fictional umps go with the fictional season, 75 and 55 with 55? Is that how that works? Or are these all interchangeable? Do I have a lot of umpires now? So I don't know if anybody can answer that question. So I don't know if, like I say, are the umpires stuck with their season? I wouldn't think so, but you never know. And what else do I got going on here? So I got my Reds and my Red Sox, and I got the Yankees and the Brooklyn Dodgers? Is that what it was? I didn't follow baseball in the 50s. So I got my baseball trading card quick play sheet. So I think if I have baseball cards, I think maybe. I'm not sure. And I just got a baseball park qualities. So let's see here. So I got an Anaheim Stadium here. Lefty bat is semi-big, so I guess there's something else to look at here. I got a couple of score sheets here, and that looks like it is going to be that. So that is a quick unboxing video here. I did live tonight. I usually don't do my unboxing videos live, but tonight I did. And so I got... So, yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to play first. I'll probably bang around the 75 Yankees and Reds just because I'm familiar with them, so I can just kind of play the game a little bit and play with people I know. And then I will jump back into the fictional set here. But a lot of charts and stuff here. I'm kind of hoping I'm not overwhelmed with it. I'm kind of hoping I can pick this game up and start playing fairly quickly. The umpires are interchangeable, Brandon. Thank you so much for that. And Steve says you can use however you want. 75, 50 with the real life umps for the World Series. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I didn't really follow the umps back then. Now I guess everybody's in the spotlight. So, now can you put the umps anywhere? I would imagine that any ump can be behind the plate and any ump can be on the base, right? I would imagine that they're interchangeable on the bases as well, right? Umpires are graded by walk percentage and strikeout percentage, get the qualities in the grand scheme of things. Okay. So I got a respected, I got a lenient, I got a strict. Okay. So everything's interchangeable. Okay, good. So, all right. So that's what I got here. So I got History Maker Baseball from Plaay.com here that just arrived the other day. So I got my chart book here. I got some teams. I got my instructions. I got all my little, not my little, but whatever they are here for the baseball game itself. I got my dice. And I think I'm good to go. So that is my unboxing video here. Oh, I wanted to show my sets again here. Oh, so here's the again, it's the bigger box. See how thick that box is compared to the other ones here? I mean, as far as width goes, it's a very wide box. It's got the wraparound thing here, so this is kind of nice. I remember him doing the video on that. And then I also, again, going back over here, the welcome letter, which I always like the welcome letter. That's always fun. I like when it's a little personal touch. I know it's, again, you know, whatever. But and then I got this stuff here, all my teams. So that is that. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Let me kind of kill this right here. And that is that. So I'm back in Studio B here as I did a little unboxing video here for the channel here, History Maker Baseball. And thanks for answering all the questions here. So I'm going to do some reading tonight on the instruction book here, and hopefully it makes sense, and see if I can sort this all out. So you guys have a good night. I'm Dave. Let's see, the game day charts only rolled on once for each team before the game. 90% of the game results will come from page 4 and 5. Okay, that's what it kind of looked like here. Yeah, so 4 and 5 is these pages here. So I'm kind of looking at that. Okay, sounds good. All right, folks, thank you so much. I'm going to start reading some instructions here and kick back tonight. And I shall talk to everybody later. Oh, I got to do games. Al Red Sox fan played the Bruins and the Islanders last night. The Bruins pulled out a win in the last minute of play. Peter McNabb scoring for the Bruins to force a Game 6. So I need to play Game 6 and 7 of the Bruins and the Islanders to see who advances to play the Canadians in the Stanley Cup Finals of our 78 77-78 playoff replay. So I'll probably bang those out tomorrow with shootout hockey, and then we get down to the nitty-gritty of who's going to take the cup in that project there. And I do need to get back to that football game. Oh, my gosh, that football game is so fun. The new one by Al Wilson, the Fast Drive Football, fastdrivefootball.com. Go check that out. It's free. Just donate to a charity. You can get this game for free, and it's a really fun, quick, semi-quick play, drive-by-drive, I guess I would call it, a beefed-up drive-by-drive football game, and it's really fun. You can lay out the batters 1 through 9 like hockey if you want. Plenty of videos to show. Yeah, I'm going to have to go take a look at some videos on that and see if I can get some tips on this one here. Yeah, I'm going to probably kick back tonight while I'm reading the directions, and I'll probably be referring to a lot of videos online and kind of see how to set it all up and get going in the whole bit. So hopefully I'll have some gameplay videos here with History Maker Baseball coming up here on the channel hopefully the next week or two once I figure out how to play it in a whole bit. So much going on right now between this and the football game, and I got some Dice Nuts game coming in, and I just picked up Strat Football, so I got a lot of different things going on here. And, no, Steve, I always go to your channel. I mean, you do a ton of videos over there, and you do a great job explaining it all. So it's nice to get some of those videos there and figure out how to play some of these games. So, all right, Dave, I'm Dave. I'm Dave, not your Dave.